Hi everybody, I'm G1 Lady with G1 Insights, and this is your extended love reading for December 15th to December 25th. This video is going to be for earth signs. This is going to start off with Capricorn, with Taurus, and then Virgo, and then I would love if you guys can subscribe to my channel and let me know what you guys think and how you feel. Okay, you guys can subscribe, you can visit my website, and also don't forget guys to become a member of my Patreon page, so that way you can be amongst the first to find out when I'm uploading anything, when I'm presenting any new candles or any new products or services. You guys will be amongst the first to find out. It's about $5 anyway, so but there's different tiers, like different levels, and of course the more you spend, the more things you can win or more rewards you can get from me. So I'm excited for that. Okay, so we're gonna do some extended love. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna do Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus in Capricorn. This is your extended love reading for December 15th until December 25th. Ooh, so guys, we have some tarot cards, we have some love cards, we have some wisdom cards here too. And I'm gonna use two different wisdom cards because I love when we can get extra clarity, you know? Now, guys, as I stated previously, December is gonna be a very crazy month. It's gonna be kind of like a roller coaster. Really crazy, beautiful, amazing, and then womp womp, and then yay. You know, it's gonna be like emotions all over the place. So here we go, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Capricorn. This is your extended love for December 15th until December 25th. Okay, Capricorn, so listen, you have a lot of beautiful cards here so far. So good. I see that there has definitely been some concerns when it comes to money, but I feel like some type of money is going to come either through you or your spouse, if you're dating someone anyway. If not, then this can definitely come from a person that is interested in you. Okay, someone who probably is crushing on you, have a strong interest in you. But Capricorn, I also see here falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition, and even possibly a new home. Okay, so this is going to bring in a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of contentment. This is definitely something that you guys have been waiting for when it comes to your love relationship. I feel like these are some things that kind of been an obstacle in your love life. Okay, so especially if it comes to like the communication had not been its best lately. Maybe you guys had a rough year when it comes to communicating with your spouse. It says here, you know, try not to be too impulsive this season. You know, you want to take in as much as information as possible, but even though you might feel like you're dealing with some delays, you know, you can rest assured to know that definitely by the end of the month that you will be okay. You know, so it says here not to worry, especially if you and your spouse been having some difficulties when it comes to your stability, your finances, your overall communication. Things are going to work out here. We have the Ace of Cups, and of course that's all about emotions, expressing yourself, creatively. Okay, but again, this can also pour in that new energy into your home, you know, saying, listen, let's bring peace back, you know, let's bring that harmony back, let's start laughing again. It's gonna be those type of things. Okay, and then we also have here, as if that wasn't enough joy, okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. So we know, sorry guys, I had this deck for a while, so it ain't gonna be that pretty. We have the Three of Pentacles here. In the traditional tarot deck, this is the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Earth, the power of creativity, once again, recognition for high quality work. So again, this reward that is coming in is going to come through either you or this person that you're dealing with. This can be some type of inheritance. This can be some money that was stuck somewhere. This can also be you guys being rewarded for simply working together. So it seemed like you guys prosper more when you guys put your heads together and do basically some simple teamwork. Like, hey, you do this and I'm gonna do that, and that is how you guys are going to resolve your issues and will overcome any type of obstacles that are standing in your way currently. Okay, we also have here the Ace of Swords. Ooh, I love that. Okay, as you guys begin to be honest with each other and exchange information with one another, again, there's that let's be a team energy. Okay, as you guys start to work together, you're gonna realize that you both have brilliant ideas and inspirations. Okay, seeing the truth of a situation. Okay, you guys are gonna realize where you went wrong. You're gonna realize where the mistake was, where you guys messed up at, and now you're gonna realize, hey, we had the key all along. We had the resources all along. Now we can get through this. We don't have to go through this anymore. So I feel like you and your spouse, you may decide that you don't want to separate now. You may decide that you want to actually give it a chance, because now you guys realize that you guys need each other, you know? I feel like for a lot of you, this is also a karmic relationship. This is definitely something that you guys, you've worked hard at this relationship, and I feel like you both have worked hard on this relationship, but there's been a lot of he say, she say, a lot of obstacles, a lot of confusion, a lot of disagreements. And when you have that and nobody's listening, everybody's just yelling and talking over each other and nobody's listening, it's like, how can you even how can you come up with a solution that way? You can't, because nobody's listening to each other. And I think with the sun going into your sign around the 21st, that's going to open some doors of communication, because then Mercury will be in your sign around the 17th to the 19th. We're going to be dealing with Saturn and Jupiter also leaving your sign, going into Aquarius. So again, all the issues and things that you were dealing with that kind of kept you guys stagnant, and you guys had all these different agreements trying to understand each other, there was a lesson that you needed to learn. And with that being said, Capricorn, it seems like you're going to be doing really well. You and your spouse are going to be just fine. It says here that you can expect a happy outcome. Okay, I love when the sun card come out. It says there's a happy outcome on the horizon. Once again, we're talking about brilliant new ideas. So once again, the more you guys work together, it's going to create something beautiful. Like, you guys are both going to be realizing, hey, we did it. You know, we finally made it. Like, we are conquering this thing, you know. You guys won't be no longer pointing the finger saying, no, you did it, no, you did it, well, you lied, no, you said this. It won't be that type of energy anymore. So just be patient. From the 15th to the 25th, you can expect some major shifts happening. And let's not forget the 14th. You know, that's the 10th to the 12th is already a powerful time, but even the 14th is like a doorway. It's like a pathway for spirit to kind of just shake things up for us. You know, we're getting ready for that last new moon solar eclipse of the year. We're getting ready for that. And with that comes expansion. Is going to come realizations, revelations, things coming up to the surface, money coming into the doorway. It's going to be a lot of wow, you know. So I do feel like all the things that you and your spouse were going through, you will overcome those issues. Again, you're leading the way now, and now that you guys are having more confidence in yourself and you're feeling more at peace with yourself, it definitely is going to help the relationship, because now is not the pressure is not there, the depression is not there, the insecurities are not there, you know. So the jealousy is not there. Again, you guys are working together instead of working against each other. Okay, which is really good energy, by the way. But I do have some love cards so we can get clarity on this. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Thank you. Show me Capricorn, Sun, Rising, or Venus and Capricorn overall. Extended love energy for December 15th to December 25th. So it says here, Capricorn, you know, that you've been at work. Like I said, I feel like you guys been working together, calling in your soulmate. It says here that your prayers and affirmations and visualizations will help bring you guys together, okay? Your prayers and affirmations, again, remaining positive, staying focused on the prize, not worrying about yesterday, who said what, not pointing the blame, not worrying about what happened last week or last month or last year. You're not focused on that, Capricorn. This is the perfect time for you to remain positive and to go after what you want. Not necessarily to start anything new, but to go after what you want, to continue to manifest what it is that you want to see manifest in your love life. You must keep working at it, because I feel like that is what brought you and this person together in the first place, and you need to continue up that momentum, okay? Your praise and affirmations and visualizations help bring you guys together, okay? So again, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship or some type of spiritual growth or spiritual breakthrough. There's going to be some type of breakthrough that you guys have been waiting for, and it's going to really bring some love back into your life and into your relationship. We also see here on top of page of air and on top of the ace of air, whatever plans that you guys have, you may feel like, hey, it was delayed for a reason. Again, it's important not to be impulsive, but it also says here romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, so if something is encouraging you to, put aside the BS, to try your best to keep the peace, if something is encouraging you to, look at this, it says that it's a challenging thing here, it's coming off like it's a challenging, you feel like something is ending, but Saturn wants you to be reminded that no, this is your beginning. This is a whole new journey for you. This is your rebirth. This is your solar time. Okay, this is like you already then went through the phase. You went through the struggles with this person. Now it's time for you to embrace the bliss, and that's what's happening here. Seeing the truth of a situation again, no longer being concerned about the chaos or the obstacles that was in your way. You guys are moving away from that, and you're starting to find a better way to deal with your challenges. And again, that is simply working together, not against each other. So very good, Capricorn. This also says here, your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. A lot of times we get caught up thinking, oh, well, they don't do exactly what I like, so they must not be good for me. They don't dress the way that I would like them to dress, Normally you might like someone who's kind of flashy or someone who carries himself really well. Maybe this person doesn't really care about their physical aspects too much, and maybe that's one thing that kind of been turning you off. But now you realize, hey, it's not about that. I love this person because, they're not everything that I want, but they're definitely everything that I need. So it's a powerful message here for you, Capricorn, especially when it comes to your emotions, your finances, and your stability. You and your spouse will get through this, whatever it is. Okay, so let's look at some wisdom cards. All right, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus and Capricorn, overall love, extended love energy for January 15th until, did I say January 15th? I mean December 15th until December 25th. And happy holidays to all of you guys that celebrate, by the way. I meant to say that at the beginning of the video, but I didn't. These cards are so beautiful, but they're so big for my hands. They're so big. All right, so I hate shuffling them sometimes. Here we go, Capricorn, you ready? See clarity. Whoa, 2 cards just came out. Look at that. Wow. What did I say? You see that? It's like confrontation, battle to the blues. This person wants to work it out with you, Capricorn. They don't want to fight anymore. It says take steps toward positive change. Pick your battles wisely. Do you have to fight about everything? No, what I'm telling you, Capricorn, this message is so crazy. Stop working against each other and start working together. And I promise you, the angels in heaven will sing, finally. And just watch just how the universe begins to bless you guys, because you're no longer having this, no, you did it, you did that. There's no more the blame game going on with you. So look here. Knowledge. It says seek knowledge, seek clarity. If there's a lack of understanding, a lack, you know, there's like any type of confusion, a lack of understanding, a lack of clarity. If you don't get it, you know, if something just seems off, try to find out why. Get to the root of the problem. You know, instead of blaming each other, you might actually find out, oh, okay, it was never your fault all along. I'm sorry. I didn't know that it wasn't you. You know, and then you guys can actually apologize and have a heart-to-heart conversation and work it out and realize that you both were wrong all along. And guess what? Now you guys can kiss and make up and go about your day. Now, if you're single, then this could just simply mean that now you understand where you went wrong at in the past. So now when this new person is coming along and they're trying to sweep you off your feet, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to say, how to respond. You know, you're carrying yourself well because you've learned your lessons from your past life memories. You've learned from the past hurts and confusion and things that you've experienced, you know. So we also have some other wisdom cards here, and this is going to wrap it up for you, Capricorn. And this is going to be your overall advice, okay, for your soul journey, you know, just to kind of get you moving along and to kind of give you some overall guidance on how you should handle the situation going forward, or what you can expect, or simply maybe just what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, how's that? All right. Wow. Empathy. Okay. Wow. So it says here, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Like I said, Capricorn, wow, it's so crazy how all of these cards are saying the same thing. Look at that. Being honest. Okay, picking your battles wisely, making good business decisions, you know, making any good decisions, you know, having an open mind. I am being open to seeing both sides of the situation. Recognition, okay, again, acknowledging, you know, the greatness in each other and not pinning down each other, not, you know, demeaning each other in front of other people. Watch out for stuff like that this season. This is not the time for that. This is the time for you to be satisfied, to be happy. You want to go into 2021 with your head lifted up high, with a smile on your face, with no wrinkles under your eyes. You want to be satisfied. And when I say satisfied, I mean truly fulfilled, emotionally, spiritually, physically. You want to be fulfilled. And the best way to do that is to acknowledge when we are wrong, to acknowledge when someone is good. They may not be perfect. They may not be the best thing on earth, but you know what? They're here right now. And with every relationship, there's definitely a blessing in place. So we have to sometimes just embrace what we have. You know, it's all about just being grateful for you this season, Capricorn. So I'm proud of you, and I'm really happy that you guys are moving along, you know, and you're moving along happy. I mean, look, the Sun card, it says, you know, a happy outcome, okay? As long as you are being open to both sides of the situation and not just saying, no, my way is the right way. It's either my way or the highway. Don't do that, Capricorn. Try to be as open as you can, okay? Try to be as soft-hearted. Have compassion. Again, empathy. Seek clarity if you don't understand. Start praying. Start manifesting. Ask your spirit guides for answers, okay? Seek knowledge. Do some research. Why am I this way? Okay? It's all about healing for you. All right? So, Capricorn, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to now wrap it up and move on to Taurus. And then, guys, we'll be moving on to Virgo after we do Taurus, okay? I'm so happy that I'm able to do this for you guys. Uh-oh, please don't fall. All right, so here we go. All right, so hello, Taurus. I'm G1 Letter with G1 Insights. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all your love and support. Please check out my website. I would love to have you guys as one of my subscribers, so please don't forget to hit that notification bell right there below. And yeah, so that way anytime I upload a video or make a post, you guys will be one of the first to find out. Okay, and shout out to all my cross watchers too. Okay, Spirit just told me I got some cross watchers out there. All right, so here we go. We got some love cards here for you, Taurus. All right, Taurus, I really feel like your love life is picking up as well. I feel like all earth signs are making some drastic changes in love. And I really feel like you guys are facing reality. Facing your own truth. Oops. Facing your own truth when it comes to love. You know? So we got some tarot cards here. Alright. Then we got that deck over there that's hard for me to shuffle. Alright, so here we go, Taurus. Let's go. This is your love energy. Extended love for December 15th until December 25th. Wow. A relationship that is continuing to grow closer. Okay, a need to forgive someone. Forgiveness is key for you this season, Taurus. You may have been frustrated in the past, feeling like things are not turning out the way that you have hoped. You haven't really you've been really pessimistic, not really seeing the positive of a situation, carrying over spilled milk, bringing up things from the past. It says here, though, Taurus, self-discipline is also key. Balance is key. But I feel like you're going to get some type of, it's a word I'm looking for. Kind of like, when somebody's giving you, I feel like somebody's going to give you ultimatum, okay? Or they may just ask you for something and it's going to cause you to have to make a decision, you know, like, so what are we going to do? You know, are we going to work this out or not? Are we going to fix our marriage or not? Are we going to fix our relationship or not? You know, or are we going to still talk about the same old issues from the past? Are we still going to fight and argue over things from the past? What are we doing here? Because frankly, I feel like you're wasting my time. So this could be you saying this to someone, or someone could be saying this to you. But forgiveness, balance, and self-discipline is definitely key here for you. The need for balance and moderation. It says here, wait for the perfect time. And then you can bring up this conversation. And the perfect time would definitely probably be sometime after the new moon. So after the 18th of December, that is probably going to be the best time. Because the first 2 weeks of December is really about keeping us grounded and helping us to try to wrap up some things that we need to clear out the way. You know, making room for the new, you know, getting us ready to fix what we need to fix and to shed that dead skin, you know, things that no longer serves us. You know, we focused a lot on that in the past few recent months. And I feel like for you, Taurus, it's really about like a sense of renewal. Like you want to know, okay, before I move on with my life, I want to try to make this work, but what are we going to do? You know, how are we going to do this? There's a lot of questions here. You know, I feel like there's been a lot going on at one time. There's a need to make a decision, though. It says consider more carefully, you know, what you ask for. But then it also says here, consider a more playful approach. You know, instead of coming off aggressive or, again, it may not be you. It could be this person doing this to you, you know. Maybe they come off in a way that kind of rub you the wrong way. You know, Capricorn just had that similar energy too, where it was like rubbing them the wrong way, you know, turning them off. So I feel like it's something that either turned you off or it's something that kind of was like a blockage between you and this person. But it says there's a time for a positive change. See, so you got one card that says wait for perfect timing. And so maybe this is what was happening in the past. Maybe you guys have had these conversations, you know. Look at that compromise, okay? So yeah, it's definitely some forgiveness that's about to happen. With the Wheel card being here, it's working out in your favor, it looks like, okay? Whether you and this person decide to be together, stay together, work things out or not, I feel like either way, you will not be broken. There's nothing that is going to devastate you, destroy you, kill your spirit. It's going to be like, okay, well, you know, I feel like it's a mutual decision. But it say this situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side. So again, you have more than one card here that says that actually. It's a relationship that continues to grow closer, the positive resolution of a conflict, a time of positive change, a situation that is suddenly moving forward. Fortune is on your side. the need to make a decision. So yeah, you guys definitely could be thinking about taking this person back or working something out with this person, coming to some type of agreement. Some of you could have been with this person for a really long time. Maybe the love is very strong. Maybe the chemistry is really strong, and maybe you guys are not really ready to say goodbye just yet. Again, this could even possibly be a new person that maybe they remind you of someone from your past. And maybe that is why I keep feeling ultimatum. Maybe they feel like, hey, you know, you either leave this person alone or we're done. You know, I don't know. I just keep feeling ultimatum. Something is in my eye. Sorry. Okay, so let's get some love cards, though. Let's get clarity on this, okay? See, before it was like you weren't really trying to see the positive side of the situation, and now you are. And because of that, things are now looking better, you know? Again, self-discipline. And I love this energy here too, you know, with Archangel Metatron, you know, he was one of the archangels who actually once walked the earth with us. And so Archangel Metatron knows all about, you know, the tears, the pain, the hard work and the struggles of our love life, you know, and even just life in general. So the advice here for me is very significant. It's very special. And I think it's definitely something that should not be taken too lightly. I see a moon in the background. So it definitely could also represent your emotions, you know, how you feel about a particular subject or a person. All right, so yeah, that card right there for me has a lot. It has a lot of significance in it. All right, but let's look at some love cards for you, Taurus. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay, so first of all, this card just came out for Capricorn. I'm going to put it back in the deck because you guys know how I do. If I don't feel like it resonates or if I feel like it kind of already came out, I don't like to pass on energy from myself or from like other people into someone else's reading. So I'm going to put it back just to be sure. Okay. If it comes back out, then we know that spirit was right on time. Okay. But look at this. What did I say? Somebody from the past is returning. This is someone that you could be considering to take back. It says here, someone from your past is returning to your life. Ding, 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 ding. Jingle bell, is this love I smell? It says reconciliation. That's beautiful. Wow, I told you. Listen, it says a relationship that continues to grow closer. Okay? It also says here, the positive resolution of a conflict. So, okay, it says the situation suddenly is moving forward out of nowhere. So I'm telling you now, yeah, some of you got some forgiveness to do, some discipline, some work to do when it comes to love. Okay, again, this could be a past life situation. This could be a new person. Okay, but it says here, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Wow. Okay. That is crazy. This card here says, consider a more playful approach. You attract more romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So again, don't focus on the past. Oh my God, you and Capricorn's energy is so similar. It's like no more blaming, no more saying, oh, he say, she say, oh, what you did in the past, it was disrespectful, you hurt me, you violated. Like no more bringing up the past. All it does is bring a bad vibe into the room, you know? I know even if it still hurts, that means that you're not done healing, which means that that's not their fault, it's your fault, okay? We have to stop doing the blame game. Pay attention to red flags, okay? Sorry, my nail was long. Pay attention to red flags. So again, pay attention to those bad habits, the bad spending, the lies, the negativity, the toxic energy, the nagging, the complaining, the tripping over nothing, the possessiveness, the everything is mine. Okay, that energy, yeah. There's some changes that need to happen. In order for this love to take off the way that you want, there are going to be some major changes that need to happen, okay? Major changes. We have some wisdom cards here too for you, love. So let's check this out. Not bad though, Taurus. I like it. Not bad, not bad. Okay, guys. So I really hate shuffling this deck, but because it's too big for my hands. But I'm gonna try. Okay. so here we go, Taurus. Here's your love energy. Wow. For December 15th to December 25th. Wow. Look at this, Taurus. It says, an opportunity knocks. Is that ultimatum true? Is somebody saying, listen, what are we going to do? Are we going to keep talking about the same bullshit that we've been talking about for the last 18 years? Or are we going to still argue about the same shit we've been fighting about for the past 5 years or the past 6 months? What are we going to do? Are we going to move forward? We're going to get married? We're going to have kids? What we doing? You know? It says go for it, my love. Listen, it's all good. Like I said, if you want this person back, Taurus, there's no judgment. Go get them. You know, work it out with that person. Say, I love you. I'm sorry. You know, we both was fucked up. You know, I didn't mean it. And let me remind you, the Two of Pentacles is here. You know, it's all about balance, too. Again, maybe that was an issue. Maybe it had nothing really to do with you. Maybe it did. Maybe you just wasn't really feeling love at that time, and maybe now you are. It's a blaze your own trail, okay? Very beautiful. Again, get back to who you were. I feel like this person loved you. I just heard they loved you more when you were yourself. Self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. So for those of you that are single and waiting for love, guess what? The more you have this amazing confidence where you, it's like, hey, I want you, but I don't need you type of energy, is nothing wrong with that. But don't rub it in their face. However, you still want to be like your own goddess. You know, take it how it applies. It doesn't matter. You know, we all have masculine and feminine energy. Okay, so even if you are a man, it doesn't matter. You know, get back your confidence. It's time for you to take back control of your life. And that is why it's saying don't be afraid to fly solo. Because what's the worst that can happen if this doesn't work out? It is what it is. If it don't work out, fine. You'll just be single for a little while. You'll heal, you'll learn, you'll grow, and you'll move on and basically probably find somebody new and way better. But for right now, you need to know that this person is your soulmate and they do love you and the love is here. And if you want another chance with them, I feel like this person will be open to it, okay? So even if you are single, there's definitely someone returning to your love life, okay? Ouch. All right, so here we go, Taurus. You ready? All right, this is the last card, another wisdom deck, and this is going to wrap it up for you, Taurus. Wow. Wow. I acknowledge my fear. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with an insight of awareness. So what is it? What is it that is causing this amount of disturbance? Again, it's time for you to take back control of your love life, honey. Okay? No more pointing the blame. No more saying, you know, well, it was your fault. It says this situation is going to move forward very suddenly. And you got to be ready for this. Even if you feel like it's scary being with this person, of course it's scary. Love can be scary. But I feel like you owe it to yourself to at least acknowledge it. You know, I acknowledge my fear. I know what I need to work on. I know that I have my issues and I know that I'm not perfect. And that's okay. I'm not here to be perfect. I know that they're not perfect. I'm telling you, your Capricorn's energy is very similar. I don't know if you guys are dating a Capricorn or maybe some Capricorns are cross-watching. I don't know. But it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay? So for you, Taurus, focus on self-discipline. Focus on your own beauty within. Focus on your self-confidence. Pay attention to those red flags. Again, maybe that is the fear that is discussing. Okay? The insecurities, the nagging, the possessiveness, the controlling issues. All right? There's some things that need to be resolved. And guess what? We have confidence that that's going to happen because we have the Two of Cups. Overflowing emotions, overflowing with love. A relationship will continue to grow closer, and forgiveness is key. Okay, Taurus, so I love you. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up and get ready for I'm Virgo. Taurus, don't forget to become one of my subscribers, and I would love if you guys can also become a member of my Patreon page, which can also be found in the link below. It's on my website. All right. When you guys do that, you also show support for my channel, and you also support my mission to donate to a family in need when you guys purchase one of our holiday candles as well, okay? So thank you, Taurus, for tuning in. You have a blessed one, and happy holidays to you if you celebrate. All right, so here we go. We're going to do Virgo. Hi, Virgo. I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this is your extended love reading for December 15th until December 25th. Okay, here we go. I'm excited for you, Virgo. Virgo, last time I did your reading, it was so deep, but it was beautiful. Like, it's like I saw you guys escaping a really difficult situation, and I felt like you guys were stepping into your own spiritually, so you were able to acknowledge this newness about yourself, even about others, you know. So let's shuffle these cards here. All right, Virgo, here we go. Ooh la la. Oh yeah, like I said, cutting something loose, honey. Ooh. Virgo, listen, honey. You got the 3 of fire. My love, like I said, moving forward or moving away from something that no longer serves you. But you're definitely moving forward towards victory, reclaiming your authenticity, okay? Also, I just feel like it says here abundance, okay? Things are looking very good. Have patience at this time, okay? So a really situation that was like really crazy for you could be working out. It could be working itself out. Again, it's because you're walking away from old habits or things that no longer serve you. So this can be a home, this can be an environment, this can be so-called friends or so-called supporters or people that claim that they got your back when they really don't, okay? But you're moving away from that, and I think that that's what's going to help your love situation especially, okay? So all of you earth signs seem like you're definitely going through this. Look at this, Virgo, the 3 of Cups as well. There could be some type of celebration here, teaming up with the 3 of fire. There can be, you know, a resurgence of a relationship, getting back together, finding out that you're pregnant. This can be a wedding or a situation that is concerning a marriage. But this can be you guys celebrating something, okay? Some type of victory. We also had the 4 of fire, which is also a need for celebration. So this is also about contentment, peace, and abundance. Again, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So it seems like these days you're going to be very happy with yourself and your decisions that you're going to be making from now on. You realize a lot of things had to go. You realize you had to shake, you know, some dead weight from around you. You had to clear the path in order for you to have the happiness that you are achieving at this moment. And now you see the light. Now you see, this is where I want to be. I want to be here with you. I love you. You know, I love being with you. You make me happy. I love how you take care of me. So, you know, this is a lot of positive energy here for you, Virgo. It also say here, making long-term plans. So if you guys are not married, and this could be a conversation of getting married or moving in together. This can even be talking, again, some of you will probably find out that you're with a child, or this can be a new birth, okay, of the relationship. Maybe you guys are starting over with a fresh new beginning, you know. I also see here the end of a phase or a difficult situation, spiritual transformation. It is time to move forward. It is time to move on, okay? It's time to move forward. It is time to move on. Moving away from what no longer serves you, Virgo. That is key for you when it comes to love. Maybe some of you guys are looking for someone new. Maybe you guys are not. Maybe you don't want to be with this person anymore. Maybe you're going to find new love. Like I said, with the 3 of Cups, with the 3 of Fire, and the 4 of Fire, please. And with the Death card, yeah, that's the end of a difficult phase or situation. You guys could be dealing either with a fire sign or a water sign, kind of either a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or you could be dealing with a Sag, an Aries, or a Leo. Okay, the number 8, as we know, is a very spiritual number. So pay attention to your dreams, your realizations, epiphanies. It says here, fear and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. So whatever decision or whatever issues that you and your spouse were having, I feel like when you get in a position where you are, it says standing up for yourself. So I feel like when you're doing that, you are shaking off the dead weight. Like, let's not do this. No, I want to speak my truth. That's who I love. This is who I want to be with. I want to get married to this person. You know, I want to have their children. I want to move in with this person. Again, you could be leaving somebody alone. This can be an ex-lover you're giving the boot to, okay? Or this can be some type of legal situation. Could be working itself out as well, okay? But this is the end of a difficult situation. You guys will find a way to maneuver through this, okay? Or, you know what they say? They say a family that pray together stay together, you know? And I think that's one of the most powerful phrases that I've ever heard. You know, I find it to be true. I find that when, again, like I was just telling Capricorn, you know, like when you work together and not work against each other, things work out in your favor. Things work out better because there's no friction. There's no confusion. There's no allies. You know, everybody's not in hatred. Instead, everybody's doing everything out of love. And I think that as long as you focus on the bigger picture and remember that happiness is key, that I want to have peace in my home. I want to have harmony. I want to have this celebration. I want to be able to celebrate. So somebody could be, you guys could be moving in together, or somebody could be moving in, or you guys could be moving out or moving or relocating somewhere else. Okay. But it says here, unexpected opportunities in love. Okay. Follow your dreams. All right, take that leap of faith when it comes to love, especially for those of you that are single. If you've been looking for love, it's time for you to get back out there again. Okay, let's look at some love cards. I have some wisdom cards too from 2 different decks. We're going to do that as well. Okay, let's look at love for you, Virgo. Okay. Oh, what did I say? I'm telling you, it's involving some marriage, okay? It's involving a marriage. This could be somebody getting married or going away, retreating from the rest of the world, keeping everybody at your business, not talking to nobody, working things out, trying to fix what was broken. You know, you earth signs are really kicking ass this season. I keep saying that. Like, you earth signs are really kicking ass. It says it's time to disconnect from the rest of the world. Look at that. Stay optimistic about your love life. Everything is working out just fine. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance. There's that word again, faith. Have faith, Virgo. Everything is working out just fine. Like I said, some of you may decide to separate from this person and get with somebody new. Or maybe there was some type of separation and now you guys are saying, let's work this shit out. And maybe that's where the celebration is coming from. For some of you, it could be a separation. Maybe that's what you're maybe that's what you're celebrating. I mean, shit, some people actually do get happy when they're separating from somebody. You know, so maybe, but it says time apart from your partners on the horizon. So for some of you, maybe this have already happened. Some of you could be going through it right now. Or maybe it will happen. And some of you may not even cry about it. Some of you might actually be happy that it happened. But I see the release card too, right under that. So that confirms that right there. It says the end of a difficult situation. The end of a phase or a situation. It's time to move on. So maybe you guys are calling it quits with somebody. Maybe that's what you're celebrating. Maybe you're falling in love and meeting somebody new. But either way it goes, everything is looking just fine. When it comes to that aspect, you and Taurus got it. I don't know. Capricorn, like, listen, fuck it. I ain't trying to resurge nothing. We just gonna fix our shit and that's it. Oh, guys, let's look at some wisdom cards here for you, okay? That's beautiful, Virgo. Very beautiful. Now, this separation makes you sad. Then, of course, you want to have a heart-to-heart conversation, especially if you really miss this person. And see if there could be a resurgence. You never know. But it looks like there's going to be a lot of, it says the need to have more fun. So, I don't know. For some of you, this is a celebration. For some of you, it's like, bye, get the fuck out. You know, I don't want to talk. Okay? But you know what's crazy, Virgo? I remember last month you guys had that energy too. Like, you know, don't disrespect me. There's been for the past few months, you guys been having that energy with you. Of course, that would happen. Of course. I can't reach it. Okay. Here you go. It say live life to the fullest. Virgo. Like I said, some type of celebration is coming in. Okay. It says set your goals. What would you like to accomplish in your love life? You know, what would you like to see happen in your love life? Didn't I say somebody might be going away? Okay. Do I hear honeymoon? Do I hear some type of getaway? Some type of celebration? Disconnected from the rest of the world? Take time for relaxation and adventure. Having more fun. Again, maybe you and this person will get back together and decide to just go at the face of the earth and say, fuck everybody. Go to a new city, a new state, relocate somewhere. Again, I just keep hearing, you know, blocking out everything. Like, you guys are getting rid of everything that has ever caused any obstacle in your relationship. That is beautiful. Do you know how much courage that takes to really be able to block off the negativity and the toxic energy coming from other people? It's tough, especially when this advice is coming from people that we admire and that we care about. Yeah, it's going to be some major changes happening for you, my love. Whatever decision you make, I'm okay with that. You got my support. But please wait until after the new moon, because I'm telling you, these first 2 weeks of December is going to be crazy. So wait if you can. That is why I'm doing this for December 15th until the 25th, because that is going to be the best time to set the record straight. That's going to be the best time to fall back in love. That's going to be the best time to say, let's talk. Let's work it out. How can we fix this? You know, how can we start over? You know, so for all of you earth signs, just remember that. Do not do anything the first 2 weeks of December. It's going to be tricky. Because remember, we still got that full moon Gemini bullshit happening. And, you know, all this other energy going on. Mars no longer retrograding. And then, you know, Saturn and Jupiter is going to be moving out of Capricorn. So just be patient with the process, Virgo. Everything is working out just fine. Okay, guys? But we have some other wisdom cards here for you. And this is going to wrap up your love video. All right. So thank you. Here we go. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So whatever happened in the past, let bygones be bygones. Let's forgive one another. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Let's move on. Let's not do this anymore. Okay? I don't want you to go. I don't want you to leave. Again, some of you, once again, that mistake could be, I should have never been with that person to begin with. You know, again, a lot of you are going to be realizing that you're actually happy about the separation. So, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Either way it goes, whether you and this person get back together or whether you guys are separated, it doesn't matter. The advice still applies. You still can learn from the situation. And that is the beauty of it all. Like I said, some of you are going to be happy as hell that this is happening. Some of you might be sad. But you know what? It's a lesson in it for you to understand. And some of you are going to be celebrating a new love, some type of new victory. I don't know what it is, but for each and every last one of you, it definitely is going to play out different, because this here is, these are general readings, okay? So we have to take it to what Spirit is giving us. We have to take it. If it doesn't apply, fuck it, let it fly, okay? So guys, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Again, stay tuned. I'm going to be uploading more and more videos. 2021 videos are coming for everyone, so that's going to be something of a beauty that we're looking forward to. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's right there, look, right there. Okay, and don't forget, every Tuesday we are live on Instagram. Yes we are. And I would love if you guys can also become a member of my Patreon page, which the link will be posted below for my website. You guys can find all of the information there. And that's it. So I love you guys. Stay tuned. Bye. Look, I got a lipstick all on my hand. Bye, guys.